Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the third selection in our Best of Bond series, Casino Royale from 2006, directed by Martin Campbell with Daniel Craig, Eva Green, and Mads Mikkelsen. Jeffrey Wright became the first African-American actor to play Felix Leiter in a Bond film. The screenplay was adapted by Neil Purvis, Robert Wade, and Paul Haggis from Ian Fleming's novel and was the first Bond to feature Daniel Craig as Agent 007. Craig was cast as Bond after a widespread search for an actor to replace Pierce Brosnan, which proved to be a controversial choice because Craig is shorter and has fair hair, unlike all the previous Bondsmen who were tall, dark, and handsome. The story jumps back to Bond's early life as he gets his license to kill. Casino Royale received an overwhelmingly positive critical response, with reviewers highlighting Craig's reinvention of the Bond character and the film's departure from the tired tropes of the Bond films of the 90s. Rotten Tomatoes said that Daniel Craig delivered what fans and critics had been waiting for, a caustic, haunted, intense reinvention of 007. The movie was wildly successful financially, earning $616 million on an investment of $150 million. The film was shot in several different locations, including the Czech Republic, the Bahamas, Italy, and the UK, with interiors shot in Barrandov Studios in Prague and Pinewood Studios in London. In the UK, they filmed at Dunsfold Aerodrome in Surrey, the Cricket Pavilion at Eton College, and the Millbrook Proving Ground in Bedfordshire. Footage depicting Uganda was filmed in Black Park in Buckinghamshire, a favorite haunt. In Prague, the Plaza Lohet was used as the exterior of the Casino Royale, and the Grand Hotel Pup stood in for the Hotel Splendide. The casino and Estoril in Lisbon was the inspiration for the casino gambling scene and title of the novel. It was a location heavily frequented by Gestapo officers during World War II. The main Italian locale was Venice, including a 54-foot yacht named Spirit, which had to be demasted to fit under various Grand Canal bridges to reach its filming location. Other shots were villas on Lake Como and in the lakeside town of Monaggio. The interior of the sunken Venetian house was modeled after the Hotel Daniele in Venice. The chase scene around Miami International Airport was filmed in 3 separate airports in Nassau, the UK, and Prague. Plot summary: Bond is on assignment to bankrupt a high-stakes financier, Le Chiffre, in a card game at the Casino Royale in Montenegro. Bond's handler, M, appoints Vesper Lind, a gorgeous treasury agent, to supply Bond with funds for the poker game, but at first he's skeptical about her abilities. However, as they begin to work together, he not only acknowledges her contribution, but falls for her hook, line, and sinker. Together with MI6's agent in Montenegro, Rene Mathis, and Bond's longtime opposite number in the CIA, Felix Leiter, Bond and Vesper set out to win the $115 million poker game. But things are so murky that Bond cannot be sure who, if anyone, he can trust. Will Bond succeed in taking Le Chiffre down? And will he and Vesper stroll off into the sunset together? Fun facts about the film. British entrepreneur Richard Branson has a cameo in which he appears as a traveler being checked by the TSA at Miami International Airport. Daniel Craig read all of Ian Fleming's Bond novels to prepare for the part. He found inspiration in Mossad and British Secret Service agents who had been advisors on the set of the movie Munich. Graphic designer David Kleinman was inspired by the 1958 cover of Ian Fleming's Casino Royale, which depicted a playing card bordered by 8 hearts dripping with blood. From this came the film's title sequence, which employs playing cards in different ways. He also digitized the footage of Craig and his stuntmen, incorporating their silhouettes into more than 20 different animated scenes depicting intricate and innovative card patterns. The poker cards and chips featured in the film were made by Cartamundi. 3 scenes in the film with distinctive special effects were the chase scene at Miami Airport, the building scene in Madagascar, and the sinking of the Venetian house on the Grand Canal. The Skyfleet 2570 aircraft was an ex-British Airways 747-200 BGB-DXJ, which had its engines removed and its cockpit modified to make it look like a prototype of an advanced airliner. The sinking of the Venetian house at the end of the movie fractured the largest rig ever built for a Bond film, with a tank consisting of a Venetian piazza and the interior of an abandoned house. The rig weighed 90 tons and incorporated computer-controlled electronics and hydraulic valves. Aston Martin provided 2 working hero cars for the film, which were especially reinforced to withstand the impact of a crash. Chris Cornell composed the film's theme song, You Know My Name, whose notes are played throughout the film as a substitute for the James Bond theme and are also heard during the end credits. Casino Royale was censored for its release in the US, UK, Germany, and China. In the UK, some of Le Chiffre's sadism was omitted, as were Bond's reaction to the torture. In the US, 2 fight scenes were omitted to get a PG-13 rating. Bond orders a Vesper cocktail at the Casino Royale. The recipe for the drink calls for 3 parts Gordon gin, 1 part Absolute vodka, both are Bond favorites, and a half part Lillet, shaken over ice, and served in a cocktail glass with a twist of lemon peel. Both Bond and Vesper have aliases in this movie. Bond is Arlington Beach, and Vesper is Stephanie Broadchest. Both are typical Fleming monikers. The movie opens in black and white and switches quickly to color in order to give the viewers an unexpected surprise. Italian tailor Brioni provided Craig's suits and tuxedos. The tuxes alone are worth $6,000 each. Look for their logo on the suit tag Vesper gives Bond for his trip. The 3-piece suit worn by Craig at the end of the movie is a navy version of a gray suit worn by Connery in Goldfinger from 1964. Craig's shirts and neckties were provided by London's Turnbull and Asser, his shoes by Converse, leather belt by Giorgio Armani, and watch by Omega. In the opening sequence, the shape into which the club symbol grows is called a Mandelbrot set in chaos theory. Vesper's official job title is International Liaison Officer for the Financial Task Force of Her Majesty's Treasury, and her address is Horse Guards Road, London Southwest 1, A2HQ. This is the actual address of Her Majesty's Treasury. Vesper's purple evening gown was made by Roberto Cavalli, and her black one by Versace. She wears Versace 4062 sunglasses in Venice, and her unique Algerian love knot necklace was made by Sophie Harley. Vesper's face is seen in the opening credits when the crosshairs move over the Queen of Spades. Most of the cars in the film were made by Ford Motor Company, i.e., in the scene where Bond acts as a valet, the cars in the parking lot include Land Rovers, Volvos, and Jaguars. The tiny model car on Alex Dimitri's keychain resembles an Aston Martin DB5. Bond utters his signature line, the name's Bond, James Bond, near the end of the movie. The wine that Bond and Vesper drink on the train to Montenegro is a bottle of Chateau Angelou, Premier Grand Cru Classé Saint-Emilion. Things to look for. Numerous well-known product placements. Bond's Aston Martin motor cars. Men's and women's wardrobes by famous designers. Craig's famous scene emerging from the sea in his Speedo bathing trunks. The unusual scenes of M and her partner awakened by a phone call in the middle of the night and of M's home. The iconic animated playing card titles, Chris Cornell's famous theme song, You Know My Name, the sinking Venice scene, Valenka's hairdo, hiding her left eye in sympathy with Le Chiffre's weeping eye disorder. The chase scene at Miami Airport, the Vesper cocktail, the movie's black and white opening, the poker sequences. Bond's signature line, the name's Bond, James Bond, and the vehicle rollover scene. It's time to watch Casino Royale. Sit back, sip a Vesper cocktail, and remember that it may take a few minutes for the film to roll. Merry Christmas to all, and enjoy the movie.